Unnoticed downtime on delivery platforms can cost restaurants thousands in lost revenue. To tackle this issue, Deliverect has launched Pulse Sentinel, which helps with real-time alerts and auto-reopening. To tell us more about this, we have Jeremy Vandel. So Jeremy, how does downtime impact restaurant revenue? Let's start from there.
Pulse Sentinel fills a blind spot with time monitoring, timely alerts, and automatic reopening of stores so that locations can stay online and open when they're expected to be trading online. With Pulse, operators are gaining insights that matter. They can track delivery app and location-based competitor performance and easily monitor downtime. So under real-time monitoring and store status, operators with multiple locations typically don't have a lot of visibility if a store is open when it should be trading based on the opening hours, right? Unless a customer calls to complain about it, the HQ or the store manager has a lack of visibility on this online time. With Pulse, we recognize downtime and then we will detect systematic issues before they are amplified. So there's no need to check in manually. Operators have an instant line of sight if their store is open, enabling better response time, better satisfaction, and allowing customers to order the food from their favorite restaurant based on their opening hours. It automatically reopens stores for the Deliverect restaurant users, right? Because we are connected to those third-party platforms through our Deliverect core offering, we're also able to monitor if a store is open based on its opening hours set into our platform. And what Pulse Sentinel will do is it will constantly look at the delivery platforms and see if a store is trading when it should be trading online. And it will automatically reopening the store when it should be open, right? This means no delays, no missed revenues. It also gives instant notifications to HQ or to maybe an area franchise manager who wants to have control over what his area store managers are doing and have that good visibility to make all the stores available again.
To better understand this, can you explain how exactly does Pulse Sentinel detect and prevent unnoticed downtime on delivery platforms?
Pulse constantly looks if your store is trading based on your opening hours, right? And it will not just do that based on one platform. It will look if one of your other delivery platforms is trading, the other one should be trading as well, because that's just an extra stream of revenue. Of course, we're not going to put stores online if the three platforms are disconnected, because that means that maybe because of an emergency, the store wasn't able to physically open. So at that point, we give timely notifications to HQ for them to be able to contact that store manager. Our data is showing us that restaurant brands with about 100 locations will experience an average downtime of 5%, which is pretty significant in that scale of business, resulting in a staggering 322 hours of downtime per week across all the sites. That equates about $50,000 of lost weekly revenue simply because locations are unknowingly offline. Every minute the store is unavailable, potential revenue is lost. Even if it's a franchise model, you lose your royalties. But if it's corporate-owned stores, it's even more lost revenue because it's directly lost revenue. And you also create a bad experience with your customers who are expecting to be able to order your food when the opening hours are saying that you are online, right?
This is an interesting workaround. So for Deliverect this time, how does it adapt Pulse Sentinel for different tech and regulatory conditions within Asia Pacific?
So every region has its own delivery platforms. In APAC, there's a wide spread of delivery platforms. Currently, Deliverect Pulse is available for the ANZ region. So we are live in Australia and New Zealand, and we can activate the biggest delivery platforms over here. Based on a growing demand in Southeast Asia, we might look at expanding Pulse Sentinel in Southeast Asia. And we're just making sure that the operators are live when they should be traded online, resulting in more revenue for HQ, more revenue for the franchisee, happy customers. But in the end, it's also creating extra revenue streams for third-party platforms because we're making sure that they're getting their revenue that they're expecting from their merchants, right? If they sign on a new restaurant brand on one of their platforms, they want to make sure that the restaurant brand is actually live and trading on their platform. So that's what Pulse Sentinel will take care of.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights, Jeremy.
No worries. Thank you very much for having me.
Once again, that was Jeremy Van Dil, General Manager of Deliverect. For more news, visit QSRmedia.asia.